Holy dude, that is awesome. I love it. This is my new hood for my 1968 Pontiac LeMans. That is freaking awesome.
It's not clear coated yet though. That's next step.
Welcome to Columbus Airbrush. This is Jonathan Kinney. He is the artist behind this, sir. Well done.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I love it. And the fact that you kept it gray and white and black.
I just thought it needed it. It looked really cool.
Yeah, dude, I love it. I love it. So you actually kind of like worked the birds into the beard kind of look?
Yeah.
It works for kind of the whole...
I was just, you know what, with the structure of the way the hood was going, I just thought that, you know, it was this type of vibe going on. You got the lightning going all the way through it. You've got the mist of the mountains coming up. I was like, yeah, that gives you that. You hear that music in the back when you look at it. You know,
yeah, dude.
Dum, dum, dum,
This is awesome. How long have you been doing this stuff?
28 years.
28 years.
Yeah, this will be my 28th year.
Wow. Well, that's way better than just a normal flat black hood, but like Jonathan said, it is not clear coated, so we're going to have to be very particular about it.
You going to clear coat it with gloss or matte?
I think we're going to go gloss.
Yeah.
I think.
What's the rest of the vehicle like?
Primer.
If the rest of the vehicle is matte, you might want to just stick with matte, you know, because you don't want to get too thrown off. I like the matte look. This wouldn't look bad matte.
Yeah.
You know, but it's a preference.
But if it goes clear, would it give it kind of some more pop to it?
Oh yeah, it gives it depth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it always gives it depth.
I don't know. What do you think? I was thinking gloss, but I'm probably going to paint the car, maybe. In which case, I would put it gloss. I don't know. Good question.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to just pick this thing up and slide it the back of the truck.
Yep.
The underside's not painted, right?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. You got a pair of gloves. I got a pair of gloves.
Very cool. What do you guys think? Am I stupid for having something like that done on a hood? Or am I awesome for having something like that done on a hood? I think the answer is awesome. I don't really care what you're saying. I'm paying for it. All right. Hood's tucked away in our piece of crap runner. Tricky thing is, I needed something that would fit a hood, flat, and protect it. And won't fit in any of my wagons that I own. I did want to put it on the back of a flatbed, and this thing comes with a truck cap. We brought this thing back to life after it was very much dead. And it's not a bad little parts runner, and it conveniently fits my entire hood without a problem. Would you look at that? Very, very cool. Now, those of you who are not familiar with this channel, welcome to Automotive Adventures with Austin. I am walking you through the entire process of what it really, truly, actually takes to build an old school hot rod. In this case, I am building a 1968 Pontiac LeMans race car. Whole plan is we're going to have this thing done in order to go to Pontiac Nationals in mid-July. Mr. Bob McVeigh is going to come with us. And there's a lot of things that go into building a car, and I'm showing you every single step of the way, all the trials and tribulations and things that take time. Because this is an hour away from the shop. So I needed to take an hour of my time to go from there to here, turn around and go back. Now I've also got to take this directly to the painter and get them to be able to lay down paint. So I think I'm going to try to go directly there, and then we'll go from that point. Maybe, maybe not, we'll see. But I gotta be very careful because airbrush is very, very thin. There's not a lot of paint there. We don't want to scuff it or scratch it or ding it or dent it. Other than the fact that it's a brand new hood, I want to be very, very careful not to damage what I just paid Jonathan to do. So those of you who are curious, Columbus Airbrush, Jonathan Kinney. This gentleman does a lot of really great stuff. He's not an automotive painter, so don't ask him to do that. This is kind of a little bit of a favor for me because I've known Jonathan for a really long time. He's done all kinds of stuff for me. He's done helmets and valve covers and now hoods. And I think I'm gonna probably get a helmet or two to match that. Maybe Bob needs a Viking helmet, and I definitely do. You know what? And if you don't think it's cool, it's not my problem. That you have a terrible sense of style. Anyway, I've got to go meet Mr. Norm since I'm on this side of town because he has the gasket kit, head gasket kit for my Pontiac that he ordered that he got a super crazy deal on. So I had him order it and I need to go run into him real quick. So, hi-ho, off to go see Mr. Norm we go. Well, lunch is over. This is Norm. You've never met Mr. Norm probably.
Hey!
He's my resident Capri nut.
But I have my knife out.
And he has... He is also a Pontiac guy.
Oh, big time.
And got an email about a deal on gaskets.
Yes, sir.
Look at that.
Yeah. MLS, Mr Gasket technology.
Whole gasket set.
Yes, sir. Originally almost 600 bucks. Got it for $1.25 because they're discontinuing it. We'll
I
take
like
it. Yeah, right.
I like it.
I should have bought another one just as a backup to this
Yeah,
one.
right? Well, the nice thing is I happen to be in the middle of building a Pontiac, and I need all these things anyway.
Yeah.
So, there we
Good
go.
stuff, man.
What do you think of my hood?
Oh, I've just never seen anything as cool as that in my whole life.
Thank you.
That is cool. That is, I love all that Viking shit. My mother's maiden name was Higgins, which means Viking in Irish.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of that in me. And hey, man.
Do you think it's cool because you're old as well?
I do.
I had that moment where like, man, I love this thing. It's so cool. And I'm like, well, it is possibly because I'm older.
When I often refer to my race cars as Thor's hammer, you know? So, I mean,
Okay.
I just love the whole Viking ethic. It's great. Like, you know, if people don't bow down and kiss your ring, kill them.
Yeah, hit them with the hammer. Yeah, that's kind of how that works. So,
Yeah, the hood rocks, man.
I'm glad you like it.
Yeah. Are you gonna make it functional? Are those scoops you gonna do the flapper or just open them?
I think probably just open.
Yeah.
I think probably just
Yeah.
open. I don't think that I want to get as cute as putting flappers on.
Yeah, the cable controlled flapper system from Pontiac was a little hinky.
Yeah, I think I'm just going with open intakes.
Yeah, right.
So, we'll see.
It'll really suck.
Hopefully. Well, thank you much, sir. I appreciate it.
You bet.
Time for me to go back to work.
Party on.
This is how a day goes. Like this is the one of the things I want to show on this channel is like the stuff that nobody shows about what it really takes to get things done.
It's always about people, really. A buddy will find, you know, a hood or a gasket kit or whatever, and they're thinking, who can use this if I can't use it?
Yep.
And yeah, you got a network.
And then the logistics of getting said thing to happen, like I've now spent a third of my day being able to get this and get that and get this and then get back to the shop.
Right.
So,
and it's well worth it.
It is.
Right.
It is. And this is the stuff that it requires you to get the thing done.
Absolutely.
You have to do these things. So.
Absolutely.
All right. Thanks, sir.
Yes, sir.
Much appreciated. Back to work, folks. In this wonderful world of automotive YouTubiness, it's not necessarily always what you know, it's who you know. I happen to have some more friends in this world that we do a lot of work with. Actually, they do a lot of work with us, and we do a lot of work with them. I am taking this thing directly over to True Performance, which is a body shop, largely working in European performance cars, but they do anything and everything you can imagine, from just basic paint work and body panel replacement to full-on collision repair. And they do typically tend to work on much nicer stuff than what I bring them. This is not a BMW or Mercedes or Porsche or any of the other nice cool cars you see sitting around here. This is an old Pontiac hood, but it's a new old Pontiac hood. And these guys are going to be gracious enough to lay down some clear for me on this hood to protect Jonathan's hard work and my money from any kind of scratches or issues. So I'm gonna get in here real quick. We'll drop this thing off and then head back to the shop. This is really what it takes, guys. This is what it takes. It's not just click a button and it's done. There's a lot of running around and doing stuff. It's what it takes. I'm being honest with you. Oh, looks so good. It's so good. All right. Where do we want to put this thing?
I got two stands set up around the corner over there.
Okay.
How'd you get it in there?
Be very careful as far as he told me with getting fingerprints on it.
Yeah. Covered it, so.
Okay. Now, most of you guys who are YouTubers are going to get kind of a garage paint job. Rattle can is the way to go. That's not what these guys do here. As you can see, this is legit. Now, this is definitely obviously not what they normally do, but you've got the connections. You want to support local businesses, so you give them your business. That's what you're doing here. I'm not getting this for free. I am absolutely going to pay these guys for the work that they're going to do, and I trust them that they're going to do great work. End of story. That's how it works. All right, hood's dropped off, gasket set's picked up. I'm gonna run back to the shop here real quick. I need to get some information for Randall, and I want your opinions on something as far as final looks and design of this car and what you guys think would look best on this thing. So give me just a couple moments and I will be back at the shop and we'll have that conversation. Hope you're having a great day, by the way. It's a wonderful day here in Central Ohio. Welcome to Automotive Adventures with Austin. This is just part of my adventures. It's my own little personal corner of the YouTube internet, showing off mostly my own personal projects on my own little free time stuff on the weekends, evenings, and when I can have some spare time during the day. Ta-da! There is my 1968 Pontiac LeMans. For those of you who haven't seen it yet, there she is. It's a pretty original-ish car. Originally it was a 350 two-barrel, I do believe. It was originally a turbo 350 car. The original 350 is who knows where that is. But I'm getting a built 350 Pontiac built for it. We've already got a new transmission that is now done that I need to go up to Alliance to Vickers Transmissions to pick up and get that turbo 350 BOP trans put in. I have all my components for my 8.2 positive traction rear end with 411 rear gears, which is a lot of gear. But this episode is about looks, not go fast bits. This car is all in gray primer. I'm sure you can probably see that by now. It's all in gray primer. I did not do any of this body work. This car, body-wise, is exactly how it was when I bought it. Now we are going to have to cut this roof skin off because there's holes in it, and this is not good. But roof skins are available for this thing, so we're going to cut the roof skin off, put a new roof on it. But the rest of this car is in gray. It's also got, you know, a couple of years of funk on it. Question being is, do we clear coat this car in the gray primer? Do we do a rattle can paint job on it, in which case we can make it whatever we want to? Do we just leave it as it is and have a shiny, pretty hood? I don't know the answer to that. What color would be cool with this car? I've never done anything that's just primer with clear on it, but that might be something interesting. I'm very curious. What do you guys think we should do here? Weight savings is going to be a big question with this car, is trying to get as much weight out of it as we possibly can. There's possibly an option as far as a rear bumper goes as well, to be able to get weight off of this car. And the rear bumper, let me show you here, has actually at some point taken a hit. You can see there where it's dented in. Now I could probably pull that out, but and this bumper is not truly like totally terrible, but it's definitely not the greatest. But there is a rear bumper that's available that I can pick up that I imagine is considerably lighter weight than this one. And you know, your two ways of going fast is to make more power or weigh less, and taking weight out of the car is certainly an option. So it is a bucket seat car. It does currently have the back seats in it. So, you know, we'll see. That's fine. Anyway, that's where we are. That's today's adventure. That's today's automotive adventure with Austin. Thanks for being here, guys. I truly do appreciate it. This is a pretty new YouTube channel. And again, it's just going to be me and my personal project stuff, at least as far as I know. Place to show off some of the stuff that doesn't fit on the main Lucor Automotive channel. Wheels and tires, I got to get that part figured out as well. I think I know what I'm going to do there. It's just more money. There's more money. But give me your opinions. Give me your input on what you think I should do as far as the looks of the car go. Do you think I should just leave it the flat primer as is? Do you think I should gloss it? Do you think I should rattle can it? What would you do? What do you think I should do? Especially now that you know what the hood looks like. Give me your opinions. Let me know. Thanks for being here, guys. I will see you on the next one. I got to get this block all completely torn down and cleaned up and up to McVeigh's for block prep and that kind of thing, so we can get moving on the engine build. And then we got a whole bunch more stuff to discuss on the next video that's going to be with that Pontiac stuff. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.